This is my second response to Crack Mosh's question about the coolant leakage. I took a quick second look here at my factory diagrams as well as my 87 NA lower intake manifold, and I do apologize, I did get something mixed up, but I do have a solution now for us, and I'm going to discuss all the different hose connections to solve your problem and get your car up and running. So first off here, this is the lower intake manifold. This is the line here that you have showing the red brake booster vacuum line going into. This is correct. This is the brake booster vacuum line. This is the one I got mixed up. So you want to leave that red hose connected to this. That is correct. I did confuse it with this one, thinking that this one here was the brake booster vacuum line. This is not. What this is called the split air pipe. And this again is a channel that's connected from here, goes through the lower intake manifold to here, the ACV, the air control valve. And what this is in certain driving conditions, the ACV valve actually diverts the air from the air pump through this channel, and this actually gets connected with a hose to your catalytic converter in your exhaust system. This supplies oxygen to the catalytic converter at certain driving conditions to decrease your emissions. So this is an emissions control part of the lower intake manifold. This has nothing to do with coolant. Now in your video that I just took a look at, you can see you were describing that return heater line from the firewall was connected into this one here. That is incorrect. That return heater line, which you show right here, should be connected to the one you show here. The one that was plugged off, the return line to the radiator, that is where that hose should be connected. This is the heater return line, which the person previously to you has connected to this one, thinking that this is a secondary coolant return line. This is not. This is only with air. This is the split air pipe. So you want to disconnect that. You want to get a new hose and fix this plug. So connect this to the one that's going to the firewall. You want to leave the red hose connected to this, and you want to get a new hose for this one going to your exhaust system. You might want to take a look at the factory service manual or some diagrams online as to where exactly this goes. It's not a necessary component right now. What it does is it does decrease emissions in certain driving conditions. So if you have to go through an air test at some point with the car, you will need this. But for right now, you should be able to just leave it open, or plug it. Probably leave it open is better, or get that line going to the catalytic converter to decrease your emissions. But again, you want to disconnect this one, you want to leave this one, and you want to get some new hoses, and that will solve your coolant leakage, because what was happening before is the coolant was going in here and coming out here at your ACV valve through your release silencer hose. That's totally wrong. The guy obviously didn't know what he was doing and connected it to this, thinking that this was a return heater line, and plugging that one up here before, which is completely incorrect. And I do apologize for mixing these two up. Previously, the diagrams, the factory diagrams, were a little bit unclear as to this one here. It doesn't really show what this one is, but I am certain now that this is the brake booster vacuum, and this is the split air pipe. So get those hoses, connect them up, fire her up, and let me know how it goes. But I'm about 99% certain this will solve your problems.